So you're making one of these three mistakes. Number one, your Fiverr or Upwork profiles aren't optimized, so you're invisible to the right clients. Number two, you're not using social media to create passive inbound leads for your UGC business. Or number three, your UGC outbound strategy, your portfolio and pitch combo, just isn't converting. Don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to fix all three of these issues and get brands excited to work with you at higher rates immediately. I'm gonna break down exactly why you're not landing those deals, and most importantly, how to fix it so you can start seeing results as soon as this week. When I first started in UGC back in 2022, I thought all I needed to do was be a good content creator. I was making what I thought were great videos, sending pitches, and setting up profiles, but then there were literally crickets. It wasn't until I took a step back and actually fixed my strategy to be client-focused that things completely changed. So all you gotta do is sit back, boop that like button when you hear something that resonates with you, and receive a free full course on how to start landing more UGC deals in 2025 without doing more work. Let's dive in. In my opinion, the first issue is not even your portfolio. It's actually where you're placing yourself as a creator. Most people are sleeping on these, but from my experience, from making over $130,000 from UGC alone in 2024, Fiverr and Upwork are actually two of the most powerful platforms for landing UGC deals. Clients are already on those platforms actively looking for creators just like you to fill their currently open UGC needs. But here's the thing, most people don't optimize their profiles on these platforms to get found, so they're getting lost in the noise. We're gonna start by nailing keyword-rich titles and descriptions. Both Fiverr and Upwork are search-driven platforms, and if you're not using the right keywords and SEO strategy, clients won't find you. So you have to make sure you are including niche-specific phrases in your title, like engaging UGC content creator for beauty brands, TikTok content creator specializing in e-commerce, or high-converting UGC for small businesses. And then you want to expand on that in your description. Something like, I specialize in creating TikTok and IG content that drives results for wellness and fitness brands. My content has helped increase engagement by up to 30% for past clients like you. But also, I want you guys to make sure that the first 2 to 3 sentences of your description are about the ideal client and their goals, not about you. Then what I want you to do is create specific client-friendly packages. Clients want to know exactly what they're getting and for how much it's going to cost them. Ambiguity kills conversions here. So I personally recommend creating all of these up front and creating tiered packages like this. Your basic package could be one TikTok video that gives organic usage only for $300. Your standard could be 2 TikTok videos plus raw footage. Let's say it's $900. Your third option, which is your premium package, could be 3 TikTok videos, raw footage, and usage rights for paid advertising at $1,500. To optimize these even further, you're going to want to think like a client and get to any potential obstacles or questions they may have before they even have them. Highlight the value in each package rather than just the inclusion. Knowing these things and understanding why they're important is going to help you speak more intelligently on them and, in turn, be able to sell premium packages. Another hot tip is to make sure that you add FAQ sections to preemptively address any client concerns like, do you provide revisions? What's included in your usage rights? Then I want you to also think about recording high-quality video introductions on your profile and all of your gigs and/or projects. Fiverr has actually reported a 40% increase in conversions for profiles with video intros, including who you are, what you offer, why these offers could help your client reach their goals, and then end it with an actionable hook like, are you ready to increase the CTR of your social ads? Click Hire Freelancer in the right-hand corner of your screen and let's get started. Now let's go ahead and move on to building intentional social media accounts for inbound leads. In my opinion, social media actually needs to be your second inbound lead generator rather than your first. But if you're not using places like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, Meta, LinkedIn, etc. strategically for your UGC business, you are leaving opportunities on the table. So let's talk about how you're going to use these platforms to turn passive followers into paying clients. You can start by sharing behind the behind-the-scenes content that helps build trust and authority. Showing your creative process builds credibility and gives potential clients a glimpse at what it's like to work with you. You could record short clips of your workflow and do something like, "Here's how I film unboxing videos for my clients." Then add educational captions like, "I used soft, diffused lighting for a natural glow on my products." You could also go the route of posting testimonial and results-driven content in a way that doesn't come off as salesy or promotional. You can do this with, let's say, a carousel. Slide 1 could be the video itself. Slide 2 could be what the client was struggling with before working with you. Slide 3, why the video you made for them helped address those problems. Slide 4 is the client testimonial itself, and then slide 5 needs to be a call to action that encourages someone else who might be struggling with those same issues to reach out to you and grab UGC. Last but not least, I want to make sure that you guys are leveraging LinkedIn as an untapped goldmine for your UGC business. Brands and agencies are actively searching LinkedIn for UGC creators every single day. So you can start by optimizing your LinkedIn profile that you more than likely haven't touched in like 4 years in places like your headline, your description, and your link. Your link should go to your portfolio, by the way. A high converting and intentional headline could look like this: UGC creator helping brands drive engagement through TikTok and Instagram. Then you're going to spend some time updating your SEO under the skills and services location based on what you're wanting to work with clients on. Then you're going to head down to the projects section and start uploading your portfolio examples. Here's an exact example of what I did. Lastly, you're going to want to create and post content consistently that speaks directly to your ideal client. Stuff like, "Here's how I created a high converting campaign for brand name," or even something like this, where I personally uploaded my real life UGC example for another client and then used the caption to talk about why it worked for them. Then you're going to actively spend time connecting with and engaging with marketing managers, small business owners, e-commerce peeps, etc. So now that we know where you need to be and how you should be showing up in those places, let's talk turkey. And by turkey, I mean your portfolio. Clients aren't just hiring you for content. They're hiring you for results. And if that's not easily accessible within your portfolio, it's going to be super hard to convert those ideal clients at ideal rates. So some hot tips that I've applied to my own 6-figure UGC portfolio are including at least 5 to 7 pieces of niche-specific content, adding captions or descriptions that highlight outcomes like, "This testimonial increased signups by 5%, by 25%, by 50%, whatever." Using Canva to organize my portfolio into a professional, visually appealing, and easily navigable website rather than just a PDF. Splitting up each of the video and photo examples into type of content rather than industry, like "Get ready with me," podcast style, street interview style, etc. And using verbiage that speaks directly to the overarching goals of my client rather than talking about myself everywhere. If you guys would like to see my exact UGC portfolio template and a 2-part step-by-step tutorial on exactly how to create it for yourself, I'll go ahead and link that training in the description of this video. We spent the first part of this video talking about your inbound strategy. Now let's talk about outbound. This is going to be through mediums like DM on socials and emails. I actually have a full breakdown of multiple pitch templates examples listed in the description in my 6-figure UGC business bundle. So obviously head to the description and check that out next. But I also want to spend some time highlighting the elements of a high converting pitch in this free course. Firstly, there are 2 different ways to speak to someone depending on where you are hitting them. Email needs to be crafted differently and have a different approach than an Instagram DM. And a LinkedIn outreach message needs to feel different than an Instagram DM as well. So please keep that in mind first. You're also going to want to start with a compelling subject line for an email or hook for a DM directed to the end reader's goals. Then you're going to want to give a compliment of sorts like, "I have been following your brand for years and love how you blankety blank blank blank." Then you're going to naturally segue into how you'd love to help get their products out to an even bigger audience through high converting UGC content. Then, and here's the kicker that I have not seen on any other free YouTube video, you're gonna wanna give them a quick overview of a type of content that you would create for them. And if you could go even a step further and actually create the content, if you have the product in your house, before DMing or before emailing them, you have now increased your chances of landing that client by like 50%. That's a wrap, guys. I hope you enjoyed this completely free full course on guaranteeing your UGC strategy stops sounding like crickets and starts sounding like cha-chings. And if you're ready to build out your own six-figure UGC portfolio using my exact template, I better see you in this video next.